the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and our home team. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. And opposing them on the home sideline, that is the head coach of the Dragons. These guys making a long trip home for their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016, who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Again for the first time to Rachaad White. Who nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Prescott on 1st and 10. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pete Warner has it. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you could...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's got one, complete. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Dallas.
The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Their offense running back out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They get 23 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Go right side, caught by Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey,
Makes it
hey.
3rd and 4.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And his caught hits Travis Hunter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Travis Hunter. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, it's ETN. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons make it a one-score game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Dragons 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Throw here, 3rd down. On the screen, this is White. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. The give now to White. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
There we go, Riley.
Dak to the air here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Coming near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dragons, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Absolutely fires this one right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. The racks on a camouflage belt.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
ETN. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dragons make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Travis ETN, the touchdown. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dragons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dragons 14. Cam Little to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Dak now from the gun.
1st down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
Up the middle, here goes White. A nice choice there to send this outside. He gets about 6 yards on the carry. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down.
Out of the gun, White. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. It's a Rashad White touchdown. one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
They get 22 out of that play, and that gives them the first.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Just stopping the quick pass, became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now. We've set it downs from the 37.
Hey, Lion!
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Orlando coming up. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
22 more yards. That's another Orlando first down. 1st and goal at the 1 yard.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
On red.
Allen is across the line for the Orlando touchdown. The Dragons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cowboys and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
Here we go. 26.
Drive starts with a carry by White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Fits it through the middle. And he takes it down to the 33.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
First and 10, Prescott. Gets him on the in route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down.
Throwing again. Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Dragons 21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Hey,
Their own
Lion.
35-yard line.
13, Luke. Luke. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
He'll throw it. He beams one deep right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Motioning the tight end now. Now Prescott. Completed over the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the play.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Agnew on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dragons, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
A gain of a yard.
Red
Brings
on
up
red.
2nd and 9.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Orlando first down.
He'll give this up the middle to ETN. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, doing it right at them. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Dragons start the second half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First and 10. It's a give to White. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
White running again on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Dak to the air here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dragons send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Here's Etienne on the give. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. 2nd down now. They need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked up by Richie Grant.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott now off the play fake. Catch made over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And all set now. 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first
Dak
down.
off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
It's White on the give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first down from the 41.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun is Prescott. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another.
White gets this one on his own read. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. That one connects. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points.
27.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Hey, Soka, 11. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Caught by Hill over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on third. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Duron Lamb.
Hey.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
6. That's another Orlando first down.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the red zone now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Richie Grant on the coverage.
Hey, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Think right.
Orlando,
Hey,
first down.
Run here with Allen. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dragons get it back to within 2 possessions. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys and Rachaad White's ready to take over once again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now pitch to White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Prescott to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
A give right side to White. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 39.
Dak now from the gun. Gets him on the in route. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens, the touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Dragons 35.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Oh, no, they get it yet again. Deron Bland has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Again, this is White. Still has some space inside the 35. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboys.
Here's White again. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Cowboys looking like they'll start this season with a win. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yeah, here we go.
The give now to White. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
It's a gain of 3. It's third and
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff. And here we go once again.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now this offense getting set to work here. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Hey,
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Caught quick right side. Down the sideline past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And in Orlando, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He's got a man left. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try. Catches it at the 1. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. It looked like they got it back, and they did! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest, is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final second.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 1st down.
Hey, run! Hey, here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Go, let's go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Line up the design keeper.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy,
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. My partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Orlando.